Hey there, everybody. Wanted to jump right in and get to the meat today because we are going to go over one of the cool things that you can do with free tools to help you with your SEO. This same sort of research can actually help you with new products, new services, new lead magnets to get people to come in to your business. So keep that in mind as we're looking at stuff. So I have created a free account here on Ubersuggest, and it's just app.neilpatel.com/en/dashboard. But if you just go to app.neilpatel.com, you should be able to create your free account. All you have to do is give them a name and email, and that's pretty much it. You are good. They will obviously try and upsell you into their paid plans, but the free account gets you enough to be dangerous. So let's jump right in. So to do this, we want to just focus on the keyword analyzer. We're going to go to keyword overview. And we're going to start with a how-to. And I'm going to use the niche of dog training. So how to train my dog. And so you'll see we've got a lot of different, statistics here, but the thing that we really want to look at is the keyword ideas, and we'll dive in here in just a second. But what you see is that there is good data around this. So we're looking at people searching on their phones, searching on their desktop. You can get the ages. If you obviously upgrade to the 7-day free trial, you can do that totally fine. You don't need to, but it can be helpful. So what we look at though is the keyword that we typed in, how to train my dog. And that is what should show up first, because these are ideas, right? So what we look at then is the volume, how many people are searching on average during any given month. And this is an average, so take it with a grain of salt, but it's usually over the last 3 months or so, taken at that average scale. So we've got 880 on average people searching for the exact phrase of how to train my dog. And this is where it gets kind of cool, because you can look at the way that people are typing these questions into Google and how they frame them. So, my, your, so it's very personal. But you'll see in all of these keyword ideas that it starts with how to, and then it gets more specific. So how to train my dog. So if we look at that, that's kind of broad, right? So you could have many different types of dogs. You could have many different types of trainings. So then it gets a little bit more specific. How to train your dog leash walking. So you want to train your dog to walk on a leash. That one has even more searches on average per month. And people are paying pretty good money to get in front of these keywords. So that's what the CPC column is. So we have our volume, the total number of searches on average over the course of about 3 months. CPC is cost per click. So when people are paying money to advertise against this keyword, they are on average paying $2.56 to get a click. That means that there is pretty good competition, and that it's of high value as well. So the PD and the SD, less important for this kind of overview, but still wanted to give you those numbers. So this is paid difficulty, and it goes on a scale of 1 to 100. So the higher the number, the more competitive it is. So there's more competition in the market. Not a bad thing, just something to be aware of. And then your SEO difficulty number is exactly that, but just for the organic. So the higher the number, the more competitive that is as well. So how to train my dog, that is a very competitive keyword for SEO. So you've got a high difficulty level, whereas how to train your dog leash walking, very low, well, relatively low, not very low, competition there, meaning that could be a really good area if you are a dog trainer, or you sell dog treats, or maybe you have a physical pet store. Things like that are very cool to see. And all of this you get for free. So this is great information about what you could either pivot into or create something new for your business. So if let's say you've got the pet store, maybe you're a groomer. Let's go with groomer. These things are still highly valuable in that niche, because you're still talking about their dog. So how to train your dog leash walking. If I can get in front of about 1,000 people per month and they find the thing that I produce valuable, they're likely going to opt into my funnel, and then I can continue to nurture them and say, while you're training your dog to leash walk, a lot of people go to puppy parks, and at puppy parks, puppies tend to get dirty. So, because you downloaded this guide on how to train your dog leash walking, I want to give you a 1 free wash on us. So swing in and we'll wash your dog. We'll also show you a couple tips on how to, continue on your leash walking training journey. Something like that. It's really simple setup to do, but that way you're providing, you're demonstrating that you can help them by actually helping them, and then you're giving them a reason to come in. So you're just laying on the opportunities for reciprocity. That's one of the principles of persuasion that works really, really well when you're giving value away, is that you want to, build goodwill in your community and your audience network. And then you also want to be providing value, right? Because when you give somebody value, they want to give value back in return. Sometimes that's in the form of money. Sometimes that's in the form of referrals. But this is how it can get really, really good. So highly recommend, jump on Ubersuggest. I'll put the link down in the description where you can join in, start your free account, and then do your own kind of research. I do recommend starting with a how-to kind of vibe, because those are oftentimes the most crucial, most searched phrases on the internet. Start with how-to, because people are actively looking how to do something. So that's a great place to start. I hope you found this helpful and valuable. Make sure to swing on over to Adapt and Thrive on this coming Thursday, July 15th, 4:30 p.m. Pacific time. You can register by going to adapt.locallinks.online. Can't wait to see you there.